What y'all got on special? Can you give me something sweet?
Hey, bartender, how much for a shot, man?
Can I get a sour on the right of it?
Do you got a blue motorcycle? Sex on the rocks.
What's up, y'all? Before we get the show started today, I gotta shout out one of our sponsors, because with so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that keeps you calm, stay informed, and inspired, and that's Flipboard. Flipboard curates the world's stories so you can be smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize your Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts, delivered straight to you 24/7. When you see the stories that you want to save or share, tap the plus button and add them to your private or public collections. It's that simple. Used by millions of people every day, Flipboard is how people move themselves and the world forward. Get started today at flipboard.com.
Welcome to Sex on the Rocks podcast. We are here on what's today? Odd day of the week. Fucking Monday. This is Tiffany and
super motherfucking crazy. I'm
Wow.
super crazy this week. Goddamn it.
wow, that was intense.
Yes, goddamn it. Tiff wasn't ready for that, but
Not at all.
goddamn it, it's super crazy. I'm super goddamn
crazy.
crazy. Anybody that kept up with me this weekend, I'm super crazy. Goddamn it. I went to work on Friday. Went to work Friday night. Went to work Saturday twice. Went to work Sunday twice. Then came back and went to work on Monday morning. And I was early.
You know what that means? That
super
means
crazy.
if anybody needs to borrow any money from Q, now is the time. Now is the time to hit him up. You know what I'm saying? That tax refund ain't come through yet. You know what I'm saying? It's the first of the month. Them bills got to be paid. Hey, yo, let me hold something because he got it right now. He don't work. For how many events? 6 events?
A lot.
6 events the whole weekend?
A lot.
Yeah, he got a bag right now. Y'all might want to, hey, holla at him, holla at him.
No money. I'm broke, baby.
Whatever.
Rich Porter face. Rich Porter name.
How was I guess you just told us how your weekend was. Would you
I
like to
am
go?
fucking drained.
Okay.
I'm drained as shit, y'all. Only reason I'm doing this shit right now is because I had to lead by example and be no excuses for Tiffany. Because Tiffany be giving me mad excuses. She hit me this morning like, yo, I want to record tonight. I said, yo, I'm tired as fuck. But I said, you know what? I can't give excuses. Come on, because there was
I told him never mind, but CIAA just happened and I went, so it's fresh in my mind. I wanted to talk about it, for the people that was there, the people who was not there, the people that was watching, because I missed All-Star, so I had to make up for it a little bit. That's all. But I told his ass that, look, we could just do it another day. We have, some stash episodes or whatever. He's like, nah.
You brought it up,
excuses.
shit.
Fuck excuses. We gonna go. I'm like,
Fucking
all right,
excuses.
cool.
I ain't got no excuses for you. I'm about to just go.
Here we go. We out here now. So
you see how dedicated I am to y'all?
Yes.
Y'all see this shit?
Yes.
I need this to be reciprocated.
What? I am doing the best I can. Oh,
See,
okay.
see,
Look.
guilty
I will
cup.
say shout out to my co-host because he was definitely repping the brand.
Oh,
while he was, up in Charlotte, he had pictures with what is the name of the podcast called?
That was the Casey crew. That was
The
DJ
Casey
Envy
crew,
and
yeah.
his wife.
He had pictures with them. I think
Kiss.
I didn't see Jadakiss.
That was on yesterday.
Oh, okay. I gotta go look.
I didn't meet Jeezy, but I worked the Jeezy party.
Okay.
So let me just run down my schedule.
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
go ahead. Go ahead. Take the mic.
Last Friday, I went to work. My normal day job and shit. Straight from work, I jumped on the road to go to Charlotte. Charlotte's about 2.5 hours away from Raleigh. Went there, didn't stop in my man's house or nothing, just changed in the car, went straight to work. Boom. That was the DJ Envy joint. Met him, rap with him. Well, I ain't really rap with him, but I just told him, hey, I'm a fan, blah, blah, I got podcasts, do all that. Took a picture with him and his wife. They was cool. Next day, had a day party. Who was at that day? DJ South was at that day party. Then I had a night party. That was on Saturday, and it was dope. They was dope parties. I mean, it was all lit. I was in the epicenter, so that's where the hub of everything is in Charlotte most of the time. And then Sunday had a day party with Jadakiss.
Hey.
And I ain't really meet him or that. I ain't get no picture with him. Whatever. I served him a shot of Henny and gave him a pound. That was about it.
Okay.
He and Jada was cool though, cause Jada ain't had no section or nothing in the beginning. He was just walking around and shit, like in the corner on his phone for a little minute, and then
what?
somebody I guess they cleared out a section for him, cause all the sections was packed for Jada and shit. But he didn't even rap. He really just did a walkthrough. I was kind of a little upset about that. I wanted to hear some bars or something.
He was just walking around?
I mean, literally, yeah, he really was just walking. Like, you didn't even know he was in the club. They didn't announce him. He just popped up. He was at the bar. And a guy was like, let me buy you a shot. And I served him a shot. And I was like, that was really that. Like, I was like, oh, shit, that's Jadakiss. He didn't have a bunch of jewelry. I mean, he had a chain, like a regular little chain. Like, he didn't have, like, a bunch of jewelry. That ain't really Jada style, but still, like, he looked like a normal guy.
So did he look like more like a ninja turtle?
Yo, stop.
No, I'm asking. Did he look more like a turtle in person, or is
he
that
looked like Jadakiss?
Is that Jadakiss looks like a turtle? So he looked more like a turtle in person, or
he looked like Jada, man.
Okay, how was his weight? Because he looks like he's picked up a few pounds over the years.
Fat. He said there was one thing he did say. He said I'm a bartender too, because he talk about getting fit and all that. You know, you got the juice bar and shit.
Okay.
And he do pull ups. He on the bar and shit. He said, yeah, I be trying to do that. But yeah, that was the day party. Then the night party, I was at another club. That was with Jeezy. He had that joint packed out, smoked out, and all of that. I was contemplating not even going to that, man. I was tired of shit. I was supposed to go work the after party at a strip club. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm going home.
But do you? So speaking of, well, first off, my first question is: so when they're bringing out artists that do not perform, is it like a lower rate? Do you know if they're not?
Yeah,
performing?
I mean, it's a difference between a walkthrough and a.
Okay. Yeah. So this was just a walkthrough.
And really, they're not even performing. They'll probably rap over their shit, maybe 2 or 3 songs. Just had a mic, tell niggas what's up.
Okay.
And that'll be that. Like, I think my very first time. I'm kind of jaded because the very first time I actually saw a performance that I worked, it was the Migos back in like 2013.
Okay.
Before they was really the Migos, but it was packed as shit in there.
Gotcha.
And they performed, and then the very next weekend, Future came, and he didn't fucking come until like 2:30, which blew everybody.
Wow.
Because one, it's 2:00, so we can't serve no more liquor. So that's dead. And then he stood in the DJ booth for 20 minutes and rapped over his shit and left.
Sounds like something Future would do.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been to a Future concert and I've seen him in a club. He's not exciting at all.
Even at a concert?
No.
Well, he's like the fuckboy supreme. So I mean, I expect the bare minimum.
I'm not gonna call him a fuckboy.
Okay, well, I think it's against guy code to call another guy a fuckboy unless y'all like beefing.
I don't think.
But he's like king.
Call a guy a fuckboy.
He's like fuck man. He's like the king supreme fuck man. But anyway. So basically it was a walkthrough with Jadakiss.
Yes.
Okay. So as a bartender, do you really make any money for after hour spots? Because you could just only serve quote unquote soda and juice and shit and water.
Right. After hour spots are sometimes you can make a lot more money at an after hour spot than your regular daytime spot because after hours, you know it's illegal to serve liquor. Mm-hmm. So you're triple charging motherfuckers for that. So if a regular shot of Henny is $10, you're charging 30, 40, 50. How bad you really want this shit? How bad you really want to be, quote unquote, that guy in the club that has a liquor after 2:00 in North Carolina? Like, it's stupid, but people actually care. They want to do that shit. So if you sell a bottle, a normal bottle to be $250 will be $500. And all of that, and I'll get so a bottle that's $250 in the club. It's really $200, but the bartender has to make his cut, so that he's taking that $50. And the club could probably sell it for like $180 and still make money.
Okay.
So you double that to $500. So but after hour spots are dope. I love them, but they can also be very, very dangerous. Very dangerous because you never know who the fucking is coming in there. And after hour spots is always money guys. It's the
real
dope boys.
Street
it's the real street
niggas,
guys.
yeah. Because
those are the guys that if somebody does run up in there, number one, they got their guns and shit. But two, the club is like I said, they taxing on everything. So ain't no regular person coming in there and paying $50 for one shot, an ounce of Hennessy.
Yeah.
No, but a dope boy will. He fuck that shit. I'm buying that shit for the whole left
club.
side of the club right
Yeah.
now. Fuck that shit. So they can be real dangerous. So
That's kind of scary.
it can be. That's kind of how I met a lot of guys though, because they know me. It's like, yo, they know that I'm not I don't want to say I'm not a threat. I don't want to sound like I'm a little bitch or some shit like that's a little nigga over there. He ain't worried about. But that's really how the shit be though. Like, but they know that
He good. That's little homie.
I be feeling like that. Like, I don't always want to be little bro. I want to be big bro to some niggas sometimes, yo. Like, I'm really that nigga out here sometimes.
All right. Wait. So there's this after hours spot in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it on air, but you know what I'm talking about. It's off of Capitol.
The Jamaican one.
No.
Oh,
I think it's next to the Jamaican one.
Across the street.
Yeah. I think so. I went in there one night, and I don't know. I was hanging out with some nigga. When I tell you I was scared to like literally like move, it was so ratchet. Like it was like dangerously ratchet.
Yeah, and you
like,
got strippers in there.
It was strippers in there, but they looked like rough. Everybody looked so rough and mean. And like I was like, first off, it was like 4:00 in the morning and the shit was popping. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And I saw like dudes had like their guns out like on the table. Like it like nobody gave any fucks. And I was like walking through the crowd trying to watch the bathroom. I was like, excuse me, sorry. Oh my God.
Trying not to step on nobody's shoes. Don't bump into nobody.
I was scared of them girls. They looked rough. And I
will say those are the type. Like, okay, remember the very first night I worked with y'all, and I caught the girl stealing.
Yes,
girls like that.
Yes,
girls like that is in the club.
Yes, exactly. I was like, look, I don't want it's too late. I don't want no problems because I can't fight up in here. I might get shot. This might be like Pyru's girlfriend or something like that. I don't know. Like, I might be some bangers in here. I don't know. So I was like scared. So I can't do that. I can't do the after hour spot. More power to I could do a strip club. But if I'm going to go to an after hour spot, I'm definitely not going with my girls. I'm going with some niggas. I'm going with some thug ass niggas.
Yes and no, but you know, women, they get a lead. They get an alibi on that. Ain't no guy going. I mean, a guy might get a little disrespectful, slap your ass, talk bad to you. Yeah, you don't want to talk to him, but he's not gonna. I will say in after hour spots like that, it's very dangerous, but they are still respectful. That's still a woman that right there. Like you not.
Yeah, but the other girls don't give a fuck.
Oh, girls don't give a fuck.
That's what I gotta worry. I ain't worried about no dudes. I'm worried about a girl trying me.
True.
Like, you know, especially if I done dressed up and went to another spot and then we
cuted in another chick
and we in here and I'm just like, oh my, clutching my pearls. I already look scared like a fucking deer caught in headlights. Like a bitch is gonna try me. What if I'm like walking by and I accidentally brush up against her nigga? And I'm like, oh, sorry. Bitch, what? Like, nah, I'm not going through that. I've seen a girl get at that same spot that night. You just feel that some shit is going to go down. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to leave. The people I was with was like, nah, we having fun. It was fun. But then I saw a confrontation and I saw this girl get jumped so bad.
Man.
Like she was bloody. Like her face was bloody. Half her hair was on the fucking ground. It was bad.
Yo.
And security wasn't doing shit. And I knew the security worked at the spot I worked at in Durham. And I was like, yo, such and such, you're not going to do nothing? He was like, hell nah. She was running her mouth. And I was like, that was the first time I've ever been in like a real after hour spot that like wasn't a strip club. Mm-hmm. And like after seeing that girl get fucked up like that and nobody helped her, like I went to the bathroom and got her napkins, but I don't know what happened before that. So the guy I was with, he was like, yo, you need to mind your fucking business because you don't know what the fuck that bitch did. She did whatever she did, she probably deserved that shit. And I was like, okay, but I felt bad.
It's definitely different for girls. I will say shit. My girl in general, she loved the after hour spot. That was her favorite shit. She loved that shit. I hated that shit because I knew if I went there, I was gonna fight. I knew.
We need to get your girl on the mic because she here.
She be.
She need to stop being shy. Come on and chime in. Is that true? Hi? No, she not doing it.
She don't want the world to know that she got a little ratchet in her.
Okay, well, yeah. So after I seen that, I was like, it's a no-go.
But yeah, that at the Jadakiss party was a stupid ass fucking fight.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, shout out to Jadakiss, he ain't leave after that. Like, you know, some niggas would have left. But yeah, like, yeah, fighting in the club is just so
Who was fighting,
stupid.
guys or girls?
It's the root of all evil. Girls started the shit. Girls was beefing, kinda. And because
Okay. And this was at the spot you was at. Okay.
the day party for Jadakiss, yeah. Girls was beefing, going back and forth. And they did this shit. And that's when a dude stepped in. It was like two big sections. And because the girls got into it, the dudes got into it. And the girls then fell back by then. And that's when the guys started fighting after a while. And the shit that really like made me mad as shit, it was this drunk ass dude. He was just drunk as fuck. Mm-hmm. It was his birthday, I think. He was drunk as fuck. Wasn't bothering nobody. He was just being drunk.
Okay.
He ain't had he wasn't on even one of the sides. But somehow he got in the middle of the fucking fight. And got like smacked around. And somebody dropped his ass, right?
Damn.
And out of nowhere, after security broke up the fight and got like the hoodlums out or one section out and like one section was still there, the other section that was still there started looking at the boy and like jumped him for no reason. I'm like, yo.
The who? Security?
No, the other section that didn't get put out. And it's like,
oh, wow.
y'all really about to jump this nigga like in the club? And the worst part about it was they jumped him for like 10 seconds, which 10 seconds in a fight is a long time.
That's a long time,
yeah. 8 niggas on you, that's a long time.
Whew.
The thing was, he got up. No, but his shit wasn't busted. Shit wasn't like.
Oh, that was weak as fuck.
Y'all jumped him and he ain't even like, y'all
bitches. Mad corny for that.
Like, yeah.
Damn, you didn't get a nosebleed, nothing?
Exactly. And I'm like, I hope. I mean, mind you, he was drunk as fuck, so he probably ain't feel none of that shit until the next day.
Yeah.
But that was just still fucked up. And I don't think he had no friends with him or something that was bad. He was just fucked up.
Oh, how he look? You sure it wasn't my dude?
He had on
my friend?
He had a Burberry shirt on?
Nah.
Oh, no,
Listen, you know what I noticed? So I went to CIAA as well, but I was only there Saturday night.
And yeah, we talking about CIAA. For people who may not know what CIAA is, CIAA is the college All-Star Weekend, cuz. Like, All-Star Weekend was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks later is CIAA, which is it's pretty much the HBCU All-Star Weekend, pretty much.
But so
you got the
isn't CIAA usually the All-Star Weekend? Wasn't that usually that weekend?
No, CIAA is always this weekend.
It's always this. Okay,
it's always
never
this
mind.
weekend.
Okay.
Because it's always the same weekend as Mardi Gras.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
shout out to Mardi Gras and shit. We could talk about it, but we didn't go there. We went to CIAA. So we gonna stay on CIAA. If y'all went to Mardi Gras, shout out to y'all.
Good for y'all. Great time. I always recommend it. Everyone should go there.
Yeah. But yeah, CIAA is pretty. I think it's all HBCUs. You have the MEAC tournament, but I hear like the MEAC is not that popping.
What the heck is MEAC?
MEAC is like I want to say
college?
mid Eastern. I don't know. Let me Google her. What is the MEAC?
Might be the Mid-Eastern Atlantic Conference.
There you go, Mid-Eastern Atlantic Conference.
That sounds very educational.
Yeah, they're just conferences in basketball in college. So yeah, okay. CIAA is just more popping. It's always held in Charlotte. I think it'll be in Charlotte one more year, and then it's going to Baltimore.
I don't think it's going to be there next year.
Yeah. Oh, where? It's not going to be where?
It's not going to be in Charlotte next year.
Then it's going to be in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's going to be in Baltimore. Oh, I know your ass happy.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. I'm going home.
I know his ass is happy.
But I don't know. When I talk to a lot of my homeboys back on, they're like, we don't know why the fuck that shit is here because ain't no clubs here. Like, when I talk to people back on, they say, we don't go to club in Baltimore. We go to club in D.C. I'm like, why? Like, there's really no clubs back on? Like, no, dog. It's a couple bars, but shit ain't. They mainly say it's not safe. But
oh, God. So it's going to be even more ratchet.
No, Baltimore's not ratchet. I don't think Baltimore's not safe. When I go home, I'm always safe.
Well, yeah, you. But, I mean, anyway.
So how was your CIAA? My CIAA, I was just behind the bar the whole fucking time. I was just behind the bar.
All right. So CIAA. So if you guys don't know, CIAA, like he said, it's the All-Star but for colleges. So obviously it's a bunch of parties, day parties, night parties, morning parties,
People
brunches,
that didn't even go to college.
Overnight parties. Every party you can think of, they are going to have it there. Now, if you're smart, you would have bought your tickets in advance because they're charging like $50, $60, $100 and up at the door. So basically, you should have got your tickets. If you did not, then you were probably just a spectator around the clubs and didn't actually go in. So I went Saturday night with my homegirl. There was...
So you just went one night?
I just went one night. Because I had to work.
Because mind you, CIAA is just like All-Star. It starts like Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
So,
and then
well, it really starts Monday. But it's all basketball
stuff.
Like nobody's really doing
And then it's partying from like Thursday up until Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday night. And they had like some decent people. I didn't think they were going to have good people at all. But they had always like decent people. They had 2 Chainz.
CIAA is the first time I ever saw Yo Gotti.
Oh, okay. But Yo Gotti stay in North Carolina though. Where is he from?
Memphis.
Oh, okay. Well, they right next door. Yeah. So yeah, I went Saturday. I had to go check Q out, of course, at the spot he was at.
Boy, mad drama.
I did not
club. But we ain't gonna go there. Yelling out.
Okay, listen. First off, the club that Q was at, the owner owns the club I work at in Raleigh.
Used to.
What you mean?
He used to. You know, he doesn't own that anymore.
He's still owner. Oh, he's not?
No. They leased that. They out.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. But he used to. Man.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. We got to talk more about that because that don't make sense.
Okay.
All right. Anyway. So, no, I did not bring any drama. I did have some issues with a young man that I know and a female that apparently he knew. That I won't get into it just for this is real close to home and I don't want to put the business out like that. But I saw some people from out of town that, you know, I've been wanting to see for a while, was able to link up with them. Besides the little bit of drama, it was a good time. But you know what? I will say, like, a lot of the clubs were so fucking packed. Like, you couldn't really enjoy it. Like,
I say yes and no. I mean,
if you got there early,
I would say the night parties was stupid packed, but the day parties were cool.
Yeah, they were nice and airy.
I don't understand day parties in nightclubs though. I feel like if you have a day party, you should see some part of the day. Like the club that I was working at, it had patio doors that you could slide and like open so you could see the world and shit.
Okay,
but they were closed on the first like day party. It was like it's dark as fucking here. Like it's you have a nightclub, but it's in the daytime. Like I feel like it's a day party. Like it should be daytime a little bit somewhere.
Yeah, something.
But
daylight, something.
Yeah, and actually that's what got me a little bit sick. If y'all can hear it in my voice, I'm a little bit stuffed up and shit.
He's a little under the weather.
Hell yeah, it was fucking packed in the club. It got hot, so they opened up the balcony, the patio doors and shit, and all the cold air came in, and that's how I got sick.
All right, so let me tell you about the different characters I done seen out there at CIAA. So I had never went to CIAA, even though I've been living in North Carolina for 7 years. So I remember going to Charlotte, and it was like young professionals, like. It was like people, well-dressed people, nice-looking people around the same age, professional. Like, it was just it looked like kind of like Atlanta to me. If you ever been, like, out in Atlanta, like, downtown area, everybody's dressed up, like, just coming off of work or whatever. Like, nice and, like, real professional. This time, when I came to Charlotte, I haven't been in, 2 years. This time, when I say that shit was so fucking ghetto. Oh my gosh. So immediately upon coming to the Epic Center, this guy, I noticed him right away because he had a perm. And I looked at him and he looked at me and he smiled. And he had diamonds in his teeth.
That's the Southern
and
thing.
He had on Converses. So I was like, yo, you're not from around here, are you? He's like, nah, I'm from Cali. I said, I fucking knew it. With that perm looking like a lace front, I knew you wasn't from around here. And I lived in Cali for a year. So that's like how a lot of dudes dress down there. They have like the perms. He had like a blowout. Like he had his hair pressed out. It was like curl. I'm telling you, I wish I would have taken a picture. I was like, yo, what you doing down here? He was like, yeah, you know me. You know, he got like a thick ass accent or whatever. It's like, yeah, we just came out, whatever. So it was
He came all the way over here.
He came all the way over here from Cali. But he has family in South Carolina. So they just all decided to come out here. But it was just interesting. It was a lot of interesting people. But it was like, for the most part, like young ass fucking college kids, it seems
because
like.
it's fucking for college kids.
I'm just saying, but I'm not used to that side of Charlotte. Like, I'm not used to like the ratchetness.
It's a college function. That's what people do forget about CIAA. Like,
but college goes up until, how old are you? 25?
24, 25.
24,
yeah.
20.
You know, a lot of these motherfuckers be in college till 30. So.
Well, yeah, but these were like 21-year-olds.
Yeah, they
like,
finally
all these little
so
boys was talking to me. I was like, little boy, how old are you? I'm 22. I was like, boy, you are still like eating breast milk. Like, I cannot. Mad young.
What are you supposed to do? Not go? He's
No,
in college.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, I wasn't used to this type of crowd. I wasn't expecting this. But people was like, oh, you were at the Epic Center. That's the ratchet shit. Yeah. And I was like, oh, see, I didn't know that.
That's why that's the hub of all the bullshit.
Apparently so.
I went to the club at 3 o'clock every day, 3 p.m. Okay. I didn't leave until 3 a.m. And I just go people watch in between shit. Just look at the foolishness. Look at this motherfucker.
Yo, ladies. Make sure if you're going to an event like this that you got some comfortable shoes, or you got some shoes that's some good quality shoes that's not gonna fucking break. Yo, it was so many girls I felt bad for. Like, bitches' heels was breaking because the Epic Center, it's set up with all these stairs. So it's what, 3 floors?
3 floors.
3 floors. And like it's clubs and shits on and bars on every single floor. So, like, you got to either take the elevator and wait forever, or you just going to walk your ass up and down these stairs. These girls was walking like tarantulas. Like, I'm telling you, like, this girl, she was, like, thick as fuck, too. She was in front of me, and she was, like, walking weird on, like, the side of the rail. And I was like, are you okay? And she was like, girl, my platform heel broke. And I said, oh, shit, you ain't got no other shoes? She was like, no. I was like, damn, girl, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for you. But, like, her fucking shoe broke. Well, them shits look cheap. So all I'm saying is that, like, be prepared, ladies. Like, bring some It was so many fucking girls walking barefoot. And maybe I'm just old school, but I feel like I would never walk barefoot in a fucking public place like the Epic Center.
Anywhere.
With no fucking shoes on. Are you kidding me? You want to catch MRSA?
I don't work out.
Like, you can catch chlamydia in your feet. Like, it was just like, I just was like, oh, no. It was so fucking ratchet. I had a great time. You know, I like ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying? But the most fun we had was at this little hole in the wall. Looked like a country-ass place. They had, like, dollars on the ceilings and the walls inside the bar. And they had, like, a back area as well. They had, like, a dance floor and, like, a back dance floor. And it was, like, all white country people working there. Like, they looked like a little redneck. But they was playing, like, the jams. They had, like, a trap music room. And then they had, like, an R&B room. That shit was lit as fuck. It was, like, it was just people dancing. I met a couple of, you know what I'm saying, grand zaddies up in there. I was like, how old are you? Like, you look like you old enough to be my daddy. He was like, I could be a daddy, but not your daddy. I said, oh, well. So that was a good time, minus the unspecified drama that I went through.
Don't say nothing if you ain't gonna say nothing.
Niggas ain't want to act right. Niggas want to be in VIP with bitches giving them a lap dances like I'm not in the fucking building. Like, it was just a lot of bullshit going on. And, you know,
I'm about to put you on blast.
No, I recommend that when you are dealing with someone, before you actually deal with someone, you see how they act when they are intoxicated. Because that is going to tell you a lot about a person and a lot about their fucking character and problems that can arise in the future. So that, it was like revelations kind of that night. And I'm glad it happened because now I get to see people's true colors. Anyway.
Based on something you just said, was you said like the redneck bar or whatever, some shit like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, not to bring the mood down, I'm kind of disappointed in shit like All Star and CIAA.
Okay.
I'm disappointed in black people.
Okay.
Because black people are like the number one consumer for everything, right? Now, this entire tournament, CIAA, is filled with black schools, HBCUs. That's all that's in it. No, there's no white schools. Well, no, there's one predominantly Indian school, I think, or Middle Eastern school, which is, I think, is Shawan. But now the black population there is like overtaking them. They weren't a HBCU. It was something else. But anyway, blacks are just the number one consumer of everything. Every event that was put on, every venue that held something, I'm not going to say it was all white, but no black people pretty much profited off of CIAA. They just came, spent buku money, and left. And I feel like it kind of brought on the places that I was working. A lot of the places I was working, I was the only black person.
That is true.
Aside from the security. Like when Tiffany came to see me, all the cocktail waitresses were either white or Asian. All the other bartenders were either white or not black. Only black people there were the patrons, which was all the club goers, and the security. And it's like, yo, I kind of got mad at myself. Like, why am I here? Like, I don't even want to be here now. But I'm like, shit, well, I'm going to make this money real quick.
Facts.
Yeah, but I feel like we need to figure out some kind of way that if we're going to have shit like big CIAA should all be in-house. We shouldn't be filling our people's pockets. Because
you mean like black-owned clubs?
Yeah, black-owned clubs, black-owned events, all black shit. Because I guarantee you all of that undergrad, college money, graduate, old people that's coming back from like when they was in the school in the 70s and shit, all of that money is getting poured into, yes, it's getting poured into a city or whatever, but it's getting poured into other people who probably don't even know what an HBCU is.
That is true.
Like, I talk to some people sometimes, and they don't know where Shaw is. Shaw is right smack dab in the middle of downtown Raleigh, and people don't know where that shit is. And that shit annoys the fuck out of me. They drive past it every day and like, oh, that's Shaw? Like, yes, motherfucker. It's the oldest HBCU. It's the first HBCU in the South. The very first, 1865, the very first one. Right after the Freedmen's Bureau. And people don't even know that shit. So, like, this entire tournament, which is CIAA, is for black schools. And people don't even know that. They just think, oh, yeah, we want to go to party.
Yeah.
And that shit blows the fuck out of me. But, on a lighter note, because I just wanted to vent about that a little bit.
But at least you made some money.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm grateful for it. I'm not complaining about it. And another reason I was really going there, I just wanted to learn more shit from, i.e., the person who owned the club that you work at now, and this one. I'm trying to. He's a good businessman, so I'm trying to.
Which one?
I don't know. I don't want to say his name.
Well, I know the one who owns the one in Charlotte, or the one who owns the one now in Raleigh.
In Charlotte.
Okay.
In Charlotte. So yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm just trying to learn more shit so that I can learn the game outside of just flipping bottles. Because I got the bartending shit, I got the management shit. Now I need the business shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed is that, like, it seemed like it was guys kind of, because I can't tell you how many times we were walking around and we seen like security either kicking somebody out or somebody being belligerent and security is about to kick somebody out and they haven't even gotten to the club yet. It seemed like a lot of men were just kind of like looking for a fight.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I was like, why the fuck we gotta ruin this shit? Like, why does it have to be this way? Like, they would be in line or they'll like walk by and like if another dude like brushed against, yo, what the fuck, yo? And like the homeboys start like, so we were in line, right? VIP line, of course. But we were in line. And so it looked like the Trap Migos, like, was coming. Like, all you saw was, like, all these niggas, these dudes with dreads. Like all these dudes with dreads and, like, in a single line, like rushing down. And I was like, yo, they about to jump somebody. There is like, where the fuck are they going? They're about to, it was like one dude walked by, the second dude, and they like roll, like they walking real swift. They got like they dreads swinging. They all got on matching shirts. They got on like chains and shit. Like one had on like these really nice Prada shoes, actually. I was like, those are cute. But they was like walking in single file, like about to like roll up on someone. And like you saw security like looking at each other and looking at them. And then like the security was just waiting for them to pass their club so that they didn't have to deal with that shit. It was like, it was so much like testosterone. And I don't know if it was because of like chicks being out there trying to show out.
And then everybody want to be cool. They
Yeah,
wanna be seen.
it wasn't. I was just like, why does it have to? Like the girls were. Besides my little situation at the club where a chick was trying to get fucking buck and shit.
Girls was in abundance.
It was a lot of girls, but it wasn't a lot of like bad girls. Like it wasn't a lot of bad ones.
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed because usually Charlotte, I go there and I'm like, damn, these bitches is like fine. Like usually I go there, I'm like, okay, I gotta step it up when I come here.
That's on the regular day and shit. Or not a regular day, but
this is like
remember
a
you
regular
got
day.
out of town people and shit, so you can't. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
say
true. But I'm hoping it was better looking chicks at All Star.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I was like, because this couldn't have been.
It was more so.
turned
It was
out for
scamming
All-Star.
bitches at All Star.
Oh, you know, scamming bitches is gorgeous.
Yeah, it was mad scamming girls at All Star. Speaking of scamming, like a lot of whatever, 2 out of 4 different places that I worked did cash bar only. And that kind of like I don't know if they made a lot of money or that stopped a lot of them because you know people don't really carry cash no more. Yeah. But they did cash bar only because during All Star they got hit like a motherfucker with credit card fraud.
Hell yeah! Are you kidding me?
Yo, they got hit like a motherfucker, so they was not trying to lose no money this time around because anybody that doesn't know how you can hit or do credit card fraud at a nightclub is easy. Pretty much go there.
Don't tell people
I'm not going
to commit fraud on our show. Q.
Not how people do this. Pretty much they go to the club, run up shit on their car, and then call the bank the next day. It's like, yeah, I wasn't even there. Okay. And a lot of these clubs don't have.
Not if you have a chip. Bank can go on for that shit if you got a chip.
That's where I'm going. Mm-hmm. A lot of these clubs don't have the updated technology, so that they run the chip. Now they only have like the swipe. That's all they got, and the swipe ain't shit no more.
Right.
Anybody can do a swipe, and that's how a lot of these places are doing it. And most of the time, the places that the places that were doing cash only did not have the chip reader. So that's why they were doing cash only and shit.
Side note, if you really want to learn how to scam, Vice has a documentary. It's about a scammer, and he like literally takes you through the whole process. There's like a special machine. There's like a special, like it's a whole fucking process. And that nigga, he said he stole over 250 grand. He scammed over 250 grand. And he hasn't got caught. He was like on camera with a disguise. His voice was disguised. Like he looked like any other black dudes with dreads. I'm gonna just be honest. Like honestly, he was like a brown skinned dude with dreads or whatever. And like he scammed $250,000. Still has not gotten caught. Even doing this Vice documentary, but it's one of their short online documentaries that they have. You know, if you're interested. But what was you about to say?
I mean, more so like. Also, having all cash bars, a lot of clubs or bars are stealing by that because they don't have to. It's no way to track cash. You can track credit cards. You can't track cash. So,
you can track like the amounts you're putting in the register.
No. What I mean is on Texas, a club can say we only made 10,000 when they really made 100,000 because you can't track that. There's no way. But
That's true.
They definitely they also had a lot of all-star prices out there again. Like a shot of Hennessy was $15. Say people wanted like a Patron margarita that was $20. And I mean that's not a lot, but that's a lot for a usual club. I mean an average Hennessy shot is $10. And that extra $5 that can actually hurt your bartenders because if somebody pays with a 20, you giving them $10 back, they're gonna probably hit you off with $2-3 as a tip.
Yeah.
Now you taking that $2-3 tip because you charging $15 just because you want to capitalize on that as a club. So I think that's just like fucked up on your
especially if they're not paying you to come out. That's some bullshit.
But y'all know I definitely got paid to fucking come out.
Oh, I'm sure you did. You know, Mr. Q don't play that.
No,
not like our other struggling bartenders where we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
can you give me $50, please, just for coming out? Like,
get your weight up.
I have a question. Is there like a white people like weekend for like tournaments and sports? Not the Super Bowl, but like college stuff.
Next week.
What is that?
St. Patrick's Day.
No, I mean like. Oh
that's
yeah, I know that.
That's just gonna be huge.
I go out for St. Patty's Day. I understand. I'm like, kiss me. I'm not Irish. I got this shirt, but like they don't have like a
they got that shit
like a white.
It's called
college.
It's called when Duke beats UNC, and they go fucking
don't
flip
come
card.
for Duke. Do not. I'm a Duke. Like I'm a
when
Duke
beats
fan
UNC
till
or
I
UNC
die.
beats
I
Duke.
bleed blue.
Either way,
do not talk about Duke.
I think
I'm a Duke fan.
Either way, it's when either one of them beat each other, and the white people in North Carolina go fucking crazy, and they call it celebrating, and they out there burning shit down, flipping cars.
I'm not gonna lie,
Black
Chapel
people-
Hill is so lit when UNC wins. Oh my! And I'm not a UNC fan. I'm a Duke fan. But when UNC wins, Franklin Street is lit. Oh my gosh, man! Like you go out there, if you're a female, you know what I mean, you kind of cute. You ain't got to go out there with shit. They're gonna buy you everything. You're gonna meet so many people. You're gonna like I'm telling you, you're gonna get job offers, bitch. Like I'm telling you,
get job offers.
Like I'm telling you.
What kind of jobs?
Whatever you looking for, girl, they got it. I'm telling you, them white people, they get so excited. I'm telling you. But no, so there's like no, I mean, like seriously, there's no like white people. Are we the only ones that do parties for sporting events? That's what I'm trying to ask.
No, I mean you have the whole NCAA. That shit is all white, dog. I mean NCAA. You have Halloween. Halloween at white schools is fucking huge.
No.
ECU.
What's Halloween?
Halloween. This
Like
is Halloween.
No, I don't mean like regular holidays. I'm talking about like because we know that black people, tailgating.
I mean, yeah, a lot of colleges, big like state, UNC, they do a lot of tailgating on like Saturdays before the game and shit. That's like a huge party every weekend though.
Okay, so they don't have like because black people dominate sports. There's not like a hockey weekend. You know, white people love hockey. Yo, they be fucking each. Yo, I watched a hockey game. Don't ask me why.
Hockey is actually fun to go. I mean,
listen, I never went, but they be fucking each other up. Yo, it's like. Why are they fighting again? Like they fight like it's fighting, like the whole fucking game. Like that's it. They be like walking off, taking their shit off with knots on their head. I was like, is this what y'all like do? And the white person's like, oh, pretty much. But they don't have like a hockey weekend for like parties. Is that just niggas?
That much, yo. Because hockey's not as fucking exciting as basketball and football.
Baseball, I'm talking about like white dominated sports. They don't have like a weekend.
They got All-Star
like
weekend in baseball.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the home run derby, National League versus AL League.
Oh, okay. It's like white. So they have like parties and stuff like that.
It's more Hispanic because Hispanic motherfuckers is in baseball. So.
That's soccer, isn't it?
And baseball. All them black people that they say they Dominican and shit, you black. You just ended up in a different fucking part of the world.
Okay, and what did she just say?
Google it.
Kentucky Derby?
Derby.
What is that exactly? Because I want to go.
It's horse race.
Well, I know it's a horse race, but is it like you bet?
So yeah, you bet on who's gonna win.
Okay, I have to go because I just like. First off, those outfits be lit. Listen,
it's
them
great
hats
out that bitch. Yeah,
with the dresses, I have to go. Like that's actually on my bucket list because my uncle lives in Kentucky. Yeah, I don't know if he lives where
from Kentucky and shit, and he tells me that shit is crazy. I've never been.
Yeah, we should all plan like a big ass weekend there.
And the thing about it, I can't remember what the third one is. Let me see what the Triple Crown is.
But they ain't got like celebrities on the flyers and shit. Like,
yeah, I doubt it.
To the white people ones. Like Taylor Swift is not coming out to your fucking club party for fucking.
So yeah, the Triple Crown is the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness Stakes, and the Belmont. That's what it is, the Belmont. I'm from Baltimore. The Preakness is in Baltimore. And whenever that shit comes, again, I never went to that shit because I didn't. It's like horse racing, white people. Like that's one thing that I will say is all fucking white people involved.
Horse racing.
Yeah, like the Preakness. They say the Preakness in town. Everybody know the Preakness, but don't know black people ever fucking go to that shit. But yeah, that they go your white people shit. But back on some bartender shit, I need a motherfucking a videographer with me because I was doing some fly shit. And none of this shit was on my fucking camera. I had to take my phone out every now and again to do my shit. I was playing with the fucking yo, serious moment.
Okay,
I gotta get my serious voice on.
Oh my gosh, you about to
Whoever
say some
the
stupid
fuck
shit.
made LED sparkles, fuck you and your mother.
Why?
I hate LED.
They're terrible.
It takes the fun out of popping a fucking bottle. I want the
does.
real sparkles where I get to play with fire. I light one and I light 4 other motherfuckers with that shit. That shit is fun to me. They had me out here playing with the little. I'm like, I don't want to hold this shit. Hold this little Chinese girl here. I don't want this shit.
Hold this little Chinese girl.
Yeah, it was not.
I know exactly what. Does she have a high bun? I know exactly who you're talking about too.
It was no big booty bottle girls in my club, yo.
No, not at all. But you know who had them? That shit next door. What was that?
Vault. I think that shit was called Vault.
Vault?
Yeah.
Them bitches outside with them. I was like, bitch, I want that. Where did you get it from? She's like, this is our uniform. I said, that shit is cute as fuck. It was like a one piece with like a boot. Some girls had the booty shorts and some girls had the thong, but they had the bodies to go with it. And I was just like, why is it not a line going all the way down the stairs to get into this spot? But I think that place is small. I don't think they were letting a lot of people in, but that shit was. They had some bodies up in that bitch. And I was like,
I just on the first night because it wasn't a lot of people in there and shit. I was doing shit with fire because I was doing wild shit, y'all, just having fun, like doing shit I have not done in a fucking long ass time, and nobody was there to get the shit on camera.
Aww,
Like,
I
I mean, some random girls was like recording shit, but I ain't know them bitches. I'm like, yo, send me that, which I should have said, but whatever.
What was that outside shit that they had going on?
That big tent?
Yeah, what was that?
I have no idea.
Because we had to walk that way going out. I almost fucking fell down the stairs. Some like lanky nigga. He told me, I don't know who he told me that he played for. Some basketball dude. He was like some college basketball dude. He was like, yo, you need some help? You need some help? And I was like, please. And he like came and like put his arm around me. He was like, yo, what? Clear the line, trying to clear the steps so I can go down because I almost fucking fell. Yeah, it was funny trying to get him out that bitch because it was like a sea of people and it was like all these black people. It was hot as fuck. People like was cursing out. There's a halal truck like right across the street at the Omni. And it had like a long line, but I guess the food was nasty. Cause like it was like 3 people that came up to the truck and was like cursing out the guy. And like the guy was like speaking like, he wasn't speaking English, but they were speaking English because they were like trying to get their money back. He's like, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Like it was just ridiculous outside. But
that's the bullshit, yo. That's the foolishness I was talking about.
Yeah, but back to CIAA. So did you like, do you think they went out with a bang? Because I think it was a lot less to be desired.
I will say on Sunday, even though Sunday was the last day, and I think also a lot of the weather played into effect.
Yeah.
It was kind of cold. Well, it was cold.
It's always cold,
It was
though.
it always cold, but it was raining. And
Yeah.
rainy cold is different from regular cold.
That's true.
Like, and the cold down here is like 50 degrees.
It wasn't raining. Well, it wasn't raining that bad,
It
though.
rained on Friday and it rained on Sunday. Saturday, the day that you game, was a good day. That was the best day.
Saturday
Saturday was the best day. Mm-hmm. But it rained on Sunday all fucking day. And Sunday night. But Sunday surprised me because as a college student, I only went down there once. And I only went down there to step when we got invited to the CIAA step show. I figured everybody would have been leaving because it's Sunday. You got shit to do the next day and all that. Sunday, I feel like was the best day of all. Because I had the Jadakiss party in the daytime and the Jeezy party at nighttime.
Okay.
And they to me, they was just the best ones. And I'm not gonna say that anymore. But
And what?
just those are the 2 best days to me.
You doing a lot of holding back.
Because I was gonna say a name, and I really don't want to give these people justice.
Oh, excuse me.
So yeah, because I'm coming to take your shit. in like 5 years. Watch.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I don't know what to feel about that, but okay.
I'm coming.
All right. Anything else about CIAA? Are we done with that?
I guess that was cool. I mean, like I said, for me to not gone in a long time, I had fun. I had fun doing, even though all I did was work. Yeah. I'm tired as fuck. I am sick now.
Yikes.
But I had fun.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun. I saw people that I didn't see in a long time because I don't run in those crowds anymore. Yeah, I just had fun.
Shout out to my Instagram family that was rolling up to me like, yo, what up? And I'm like, who are you? They're like, I follow you on Instagram. You follow me back. And I was like, okay, what's your name? I had to like look it up. I met one of my Snapchat followers who I don't know how I started following this dude. He don't know how he started following me. But we've been following each other for like 4 years. We done talked to each other through relationships, through problems and stuff. Like we be and I was like, yo, I didn't even know you freaking lived in North Carolina. He was like, yo, I live in Charlotte. And I was like, what? I was like, you look familiar. He was like, Tiff, Pocahontas? I was like, yo, tall. I'm going to say his whatever. Tall and tatted, what up? Like, it was just funny. Like, just running into people that you knew from the internet there. Well, I'm just saying, that's just what it, just, I feel kind of cool when people call me by like my Instagram name or my Snapchat name. It's like, okay, cool, you know me, you're doing those.
That's when I know you don't know me.
What? Would you call me?
If you call me by my Instagram name.
That's fine.
Well, no, you can't really call me because my name is my Instagram.
Your Instagram name is Quasi, isn't it?
Quentin Quasi.
Right. So it's the same shit.
I'm talking about fuck it. Never mind.
Okay.
Because we talk about it.
I like it because you know of me, but you don't know me like that because you don't know my real name.
Right.
So I like it.
Don't call me that though.
Okay. Well, so I have a question.
What's up?
Now, we were talking earlier about so little background story. I've been meeting guys.
We don't need no background story.
Ask the
question.
I've been meeting guys who wait. No, seriously.
Ask the question first and then get a background.
Okay. So it's actually really a comment.
What?
It's for girls who are like, what I've noticed this, like, and even at CIAA, it was all these girls walking around half naked. It was chicks with like see-through bodysuits with a thong and pasties on. And it was just, for me, it was like kind of like too much because I'm getting older, it doesn't appeal to me to be that naked for no goddamn reason. Like, I ain't getting paid for it, so what the fuck? So I just wanted to say, we were talking about earlier about chicks on Snapchat that's not premium Snap. Like,
but they should be premium Snap?
They should be premium Snap. Like, showing
and shit.
I guess. I don't know about that part. Like, showing their body off, like, almost naked or implied nude. Is it for attention? Because I feel like if you ain't selling pussy, then what the fuck are you on the internet, like, naked for?
Yeah, that is a good
Like,
question.
if you're not selling nothing, what are you trying to sell? Are you trying to get attention? Are you trying to, like, if you feel like you look sexy or you took a sexy picture or a thirst trap, as Q likes to call it, okay, fine, but there's a classy way to do that. But I don't think you should be posting none of that shit if you're in a relationship. So the reason why I asked is because, like, I had a discussion with someone that I'm talking to, and we had a whole conversation about social media.
It was like, you out here putting up thirst trap pictures.
No, I'm not. Me and him just started talking, so he can't tell me shit about what I got on my page that's already posted. Mm-hmm. But I know how to move now because I know how he feels about that going forward. But, like, what do you think is like, when you see a naked girl online or almost naked girl online and, like, it's a local chick, like, not like a model, not like somebody's getting paid. It's just like some local
find
shit.
This chick if I wanted to.
Right. Like, what do you feel? Do you feel like, all right, this bitch is selling pussy? Or do you just feel like she's doing it for attention? Like, do you feel like she's, like, lacking in self-esteem? Because he was trying to tell me, well, if you got to do that, then you're lacking in self-esteem. But I was like, I
feel like it's the
agree.
opposite. I feel like you got self-esteem. Like, you got a whole lot. Like, you got, maybe not self-esteem. You got a lot of confidence, at least. I don't know. But I wouldn't say
Like the chicks that you were seeing who were ass like almost damn near
I
naked
feel
at
like-
CIAA.
I definitely feel like it is a lot of attention seeking.
Okay.
It's a lot of attention because I mean, because it's you got two sides to it. You have people that say it's all for attention. You trying to attract a certain person. You trying to do this, that, and the third. But then you got the feminists. It's like, well, why can't a woman just walk around with her titties out? Men do it all the time, like shit like that. So I'm not trying to be on either
That
side.
is
Of
true.
it. Yeah, I ain't trying to be Mr. Feeney and shit on the fence. But some girls, you know that they just want people to look at them. They want somebody to come talk to them and shit like that. Other girls, maybe that's just they shit. Like you're naturally sexual. Like a chick like Rihanna.
Okay.
I feel like she's just naturally just sexy. She just
Okay.
wants to do sexual shit versus a chick
Is
like
sexy wanting to do sexual shit, or can you just
No.
like to look sexy?
How many people we know
You
that
can
fuck
be
Rihanna?
sexy with your clothes on, though.
How many people we know fuck Rihanna? Drake, the
Oh,
gas.
okay. First
the
off,
gas person.
Rihanna does not claim. That's the greatest thing about Rihanna is that she don't claim none of these niggas. You've never heard her say, "Yes, I'm dating this person." You
Anyway,
assume.
I ain't asked you who.
And that's
was
what
there.
I
said who
love about
fucked her.
Rihanna.
I ain't say who she was there. I said who fucked her.
You can't confirm. You can probably confirm that Chris Brown did because she claimed Chris, and that was it.
Either way,
She never claimed Drake.
I guess.
She didn't. You know that.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But I feel like it's nothing wrong with a woman being as sexual as she want, or it's nothing wrong with a woman dressing how she want. But my whole thing is like, for me, somewhere like was like dudes even really? I didn't see dudes really buying girls drinks like
Shit,
that.
I did. What?
Did you? Okay.
Man, this blew my brain, yo.
Okay.
First of all, I don't know who raised a lot of these niggas
Okay.
because I was raised to put your little bills on top. When I say this, when you fold your money up, suppose you have $200 bills, a $50 bill, $20 bill, $10 bill, and some fives and some ones. They're putting the big bills on top so that you flash the shit. I mean, I understand why they don't. They want to be flash. They want to make it seem like they have a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But then when you crack open all of them big bills, and then there's nothing but a bunch of little ass bills that you got balled up, and you about to slide them and you on a fucking bar. I'm like, motherfucker, you corny ass nigga.
So they was buying girls drinks.
Yeah, a lot of guys was really I will say, yeah, a lot of motherfuckers was buying women drinks. It was some real chivalrous type shit. Like even motherfuckers was like, oh, a girl's about to pay me for her shit. Like don't pay shit. I got you. And just doing shit like that. I'm like,
Okay.
man, you cool. And then you better tip too, motherfucker. If you don't, I'm keeping the change. But
Hey.
and that's another thing. I mean,
Bartending basics.
you can't go and buy a drink for a girl and don't tip. Like, cause then you really look cheap. You really just trying to like impress her, not just do some swag shit. It's a difference between trying to impress a girl and just doing some swag shit. Swag shit is just walking up, buying a girl something and leaving. Don't say shit to her. She was like, oh, did he just?
Yo, that has happened to me like a few times.
Yeah,
and you know
it
what?
fucked your brain up.
It did fuck me up, but then I got hip to the game, so I just started letting the nigga go. I went to Wingstop, and like I ordered my shit, whatever, it was ready, and I went to go pay for it, and like the guy behind me, she had told me the total, and he literally reached over my shoulder and handed her his card, and I turned around, and he was like, "You good?" And I was like, "Thank you." And he didn't say shit else, so I walked the fuck out. I waved as I left. And then that happened to me at a club like 2 or 3 times or whatever. If they don't say nothing to me, I don't say nothing back.
Yeah, I mean, what you
Hey,
say?
that's what it is. Let me tell you something. In my hotel, shout out to whatever couple that was in room 610 at the Drury Inn Suites, because y'all was getting it in. When I told you, like, we ain't getting back into the room till like what, 4?
Well, when I dropped y'all?
Yeah, I think it was like 4. And all you heard was slapping, moaning, and screaming next door. And I was just like, you know what? I can't even be mad. Like, whoever, whatever y'all was, y'all was getting that shit the fuck in. Like, we turned down our TV. We was like, yo, you hear that shit?
You horny ass little 5-year-olds. What the fuck?
Wait. We put a glass to the wall and shit, trying to hear it. Yo, they were going in. I went to sleep. And I woke up an hour later, they were still fucking. I was like, bruh, I need to see this couple. I couldn't tell between the moans and the screams, because the girl was like, oh, God. I was like, okay, she sound a little white. But then the guy was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, he sound black. Like, I was trying to wait. I was like, you know how, like, you wait to hear if the door opens, like, in the morning? That's what I kept coming out. I had to see them. So whatever couple, I don't know if by chance you hear this, you were in room 610 right next to our room. Like, kudos to y'all. Because y'all was getting, it was a do not disturb thing hanging on the, I was like, you know what? That's the type of sex I need to be fucking having. I am saying. Kudos to y'all. Just shout out to whatever couple that was. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. All right. Do you have anything else that you wanted to discuss? I think we're way over time.
No, we actually pretty good on time. But
are we?
Yeah.
Okay, all
We
right.
ain't do shit but vent about CIAA.
No, I wouldn't say vent.
I mean, not vent, but just pop shit about CIAA. Like I said, it was fun. I enjoyed myself. Sick. We're probably gonna be sick for the next 3 or 4 days. Okay. It's not gonna be fun, but it was worth it.
Right. I should have probably went to the Ritz-Carlton. That's where people was telling me I should have went if I wanted like the grown and sexy crowd.
Probably.
You know what I'm talking about? The party that they had there every year.
No.
Have you ever been to the Ritz-Carlton?
Not in Charlotte.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, do you want to go ahead and get in the drink of the week, or?
Yeah, my drink of the week is brought to you by Heineken. Yo, Heineken is fucking foul as shit. I don't understand this. I don't know who the fuck their target audience is with this shit. They came out with non-alcoholic Heineken. Like they're regular Heineken and shit, but it's no alcohol in it. Like, who the fuck? Why are you producing this? Why? I don't. Are you trying to get like young kids to like start tasting this shit now, so that when they get older they want to drink your shit? Like, who is it for alcoholics that still want to taste the beer or something? I don't understand. Why? I don't get it. Why? I want to know. Somebody tell the page, Sex on the Rocks _podcast on IG. Go tell me. Somebody research, tell me why the fuck Heineken is doing this. But my real drink of the week is, what did I name this shit? The Iceberg.
Okay.
Because now it's not a real drink. It's just this guy's name that I made it. Now, some swagged out shit as a bartender. What I'll do is I'll take a normal fucking drink, and I'll take like a Mai Tai, or I'll take my Baltimore Ciroc, and
is that what you made me? The blue one?
No.
Okay.
But I'll make a girl something, and she'll love it, and she's like, "What is this? What is this?" And I just say some swag shit like, "What's your name?" "My name is Jessica." "It's the Jessica." And I walk away.
Oh,
right?
My gosh.
I do that. Now, I've never done this to a guy, because guys that's weird come up to you and say, "Yo, I want something sweet. Yo, I want something that tastes like strawberries." I've never had a guy say that shit to me. Mine just is a dude. He got like the braids, tattoos, all of the chain chokers and shit the niggas be wearing, all of that, right? Mm-hmm. Wearing all of that. And he really, I'm expecting him to say, every other nigga that came, "Yo, give me Henny and Coke, give me Patron, this, yo, let me get something with strawberry." Like, he came like real hard with it too. "Yo, let me get something with strawberry, yo." Like, I want to taste something with strawberry. I'm like, this nigga wants some strawberry shit? I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. Mind y'all, bartenders don't have anything fucking strawberry behind the bar.
Facts.
We have raspberry, we have cherry. Like, strawberry is just not something.
No, but I make a really good strawberry Hennessy. You gotta have strawberry puree for that, though.
Exactly.
Okay.
You gotta have strawberry shit, but bartenders don't have strawberry shit. So we have to. This puts your shit to the test. You really have to figure out what will go together to create this strawberry taste. And what I did was I took, what did I take? Rum. Took an ounce of light rum. I believe I took Grenadine, sweet and sour, triple sec, and Sprite.
Okay.
And it was actually good. I don't normally like drinks like that, and that shit was actually good as fuck. So he said his name was. He asked me what the fuck it was. I told him, yo, it's your shit. It's your shit, yo. I ain't never made this with nobody. It's your shit, yo. He said his name was Iceberg. Yeah, that's the Iceberg. Okay, so rum, an ounce of rum, half ounce of Grenadine, a half ounce of triple sec. You can fill with sweet and sour, shake it up, top it off with Sprite, and it's actually pretty good.
It sounds sweet.
Yeah, that's what the fuck he wanted.
I mean,
but the thing about it is because you have the rum, triple sec, and Grenadine. That's all that's syrup. That shit tastes like medicine probably. But I had to figure out how to offset that, which was with the sweet and sour.
Okay.
Which knocked all that shit down because at first I think I made something. I think it was like vodka. Some razzmatazz or some shit. I made something, and that shit tastes like fucking cough. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not even going to even though I don't even know this nigga, I'm not going to serve him that shit. I'm just not going to do it.
I do not like when guys come to the bar and ask for sweet drinks. I judge the fuck out of you. Do you know this nigga asked for an amaretto sour one day? Oh, wait, side note. So I wanted to
not side note. I'm finishing. You can finish
okay. I'm
later.
sorry. I was just telling a story about you wouldn't make my drink at the bar this weekend.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you
why.
Why.
Okay, go ahead.
So I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
I'm sorry.
See, lost your train of thought. Go. You want to come in there and be ratchet?
No.
Mind you, Tiffany came in there with her homegirl. Both of them. I want this. Make me something with that. I'm like, what?
I didn't say that. I knew what the hell I wanted to drink.
You didn't.
She didn't know what she wanted to drink. She wanted to drink she only drinks Malibu. That's like even for her. But you know what the fuck I wanted? I wanted a goddamn amaretto sour. And he was like, I'm not making that shit. And he started making me some whatever it was with some blue. I hate blue carousel. I fucking hate it. It tastes like cough medicine. It tastes like Robitussin, but blue. Like it is not good to me. But I could tell the drink would have been good without it. So I was like, well, okay, we can either make that again or you can make my goddamn amaretto sour. I don't want to make that shit. Okay, well, make me, what did I say you to make? A Sex on the Beach?
Yeah, you wanted a double Sex on the Beach in the fucking red ratchet.
I wanted a solo cup, cuz. I wanted a fucking red lawn solo cup.
Everybody else walking around there with nice, clear, cute, dainty glasses and shit. She said, give me the red, just ratchet.
The red solo cup.
Ratchet.
Whatever. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I made him make me an amaretto sour, even though he is completely against that. But
that's definitely
whatevs.
I'm gonna put that on the shirt, yo.
What? No amaretto sour?
Something like, can I get an amaretto sour? Hell no. Something like that. For real, I think it's episode 2. If you just getting on the show, go back and listen to episode 1 no, it's not 1. It's like 2 or 3. And y'all, if you listen to the show, of course, you heard the intro with the girl asking, "Can I have an amaretto sour?" And this is y'all. If y'all go from 1 to what is this episode 17 now?
Yeah,
you can see our progression a little bit. You can see it from the intro. We ain't had no music. Now
that's
we got
true,
music.
That's true. So it's only gonna get better, baby.
This is the original intro and shit when it was no music enough and just bar noise and people asking for shit. And the girl just, I don't know, can I have a amaretto sour? And then I cut that shit off in the middle of it and started the show where how fucking no, I'm not making that shit because I was really angry.
So against it
because I
don't understand.
That week, I think it was in the middle of the summer, and I made like 30 amaretto sours the night before, and that shit I went through like 2 bottles of that shit in one night.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, this shit is annoying to fuck.
I just make them. I'll be like, I'm gonna make you something better. I'll make a whiskey sour.
Make you something better,
and they like it. So
yeah, I love whiskey.
That's but yeah. So I wanted to like kind of, fuck with him a little bit, whatever. So I just figured I'd let you guys know that because, he vowed to not ever make that, but whatever. But anywho, so did you have anything else? I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, do your fucking thing.
I'm sorry. Okay, so
rude ass.
I figured it was only befitting since, CIAA is the same week as Mardi Gras to do my drink as Sex with an Alligator. Hey! Because New Orleans, the bayou, the swamp, alligators. Yeah? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Okay, no. Okay, anyway. So, the ingredients for this drink, Sex with an Alligator, which that's got to be very interesting because I'm trying to think how they reproduce. Don't they just have like a little hole?
Pretty sure they reproduce like everybody else.
No, they don't. I don't think they have sex. I'm about to research this. Okay, anyway.
They just lay. Maybe they lay eggs.
I think they just lay eggs, right?
How do you lay? You got somebody has to sperm to shit.
But they don't have any.
Google her.
Stop calling her Google.
How
do alligators reproduce? We're going to have that for you when I'm done. So, drink of the week, sex with an alligator, which we're going to find out if that's possible. So, your ingredients are Jägermeister, razzmatazz or a raspberry liqueur, Madori liqueur or a melon liqueur, and sweet and sour mix. All right, so check me out. This is actually going to be a layered cocktail, which means that you ever like look at glasses and the liquor will settle and it'll be different colors. That's exactly what this is going to look like. But it's going to look pretty swampy. But from what I never tasted it, but I heard it tastes pretty good. So I'm going to try this. The drinks that I give you guys, I've actually either had it before or I usually go out and try it the following week or whenever I go out, whatever. So anyway. So you're going to use a half an ounce of the Jägermeister, half an ounce of the raspberry liqueur, which is usually razzmatazz, and then you're going to use melon liqueur and sweet and sour. This is how you make it so whereas you get your layered. So you pour your sweet and sour mix and the melon liqueur into a shaker with ice, and then you shake and drain it into the glass. I'm going to have Q explain how to do a layer pour. We should actually really, when we start going back on video, we're going to have to actually demonstrate these drinks.
Hell yeah.
So
this is one of the first layered drinks I ever learned how to do next to the Bob Marley shot. So as Tiff said, you have your sweet and sour, your Green Malone or your Madori and your shaker. You pour that in there because that's the most fluid liquid. It's just juice, right? Then you go and you can do this two ways. You can take a bar spoon, which is, if anyone ever seen it, it's like a small little spoon that you can't put shit in, probably like a cough drop, and like it's a long swirly kind of stem to it. That is to shake shit up. I mean to stir shit up. But you can either flip the spoon over and pour it on the spoon, and it'll slide down the side of the rim, or you can just pour it down the side of the glass. And because Jägermeister is so thick, it's supposed to taste like black licorice. Because it's so thick, it's going to sink to the bottom. It's going to automatically go to the bottom. It's not going to mix with anything. It's going to go straight to the bottom. I'm not saying pour it just right in the middle of the damn cup, y'all.
You have to pour it on the side so that it slides down. That's why you have to have a martini glass, because martini glasses, they get narrow as they go down into the handle, I guess.
Stem. So yeah, you do that, and then that's two colors right there. You have brown, and then it's going to be like a greenish color. And then at the top you put your razzmatazz, which is going to be a float, and that's pretty light as well. It's not going to be thick as the Jaeger, but it's still kind of heavy, so it's going to kind of like seep down into the sweet and sour and the Madori. So now it's hot white, kind of looks like swamp.
Okay. Let me ask you something. When you're doing your sunsets, like when you're using Grenadine, do you put your Grenadine first and then do the other stuff on? You do it last? When I do mine last, mine does not.
Sometimes.
Like it doesn't. It's supposed to drop down because, the Grenadine is thicker.
You know what?
But mine doesn't. Like mine takes over the whole goddamn. It just look red.
You know what? We are supposed to do that shit last. We've been doing that shit so wrong for like the last time, y'all. I'm thinking back when I was in bartender school. Yes, you pour your ice and you pour your Grenadine in first, and then you make your sunset in another. You make that in your shaker and you strain that.
Yeah,
that's why it's supposed to be like that.
Okay,
but that's I think that's where I got my sunset from, because I used razzmatazz instead of Grenadine, and it's purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah,
that was a little off topic. Sorry, my bad.
That makes sense because people be doing a float and shit, thinking that shit is going to stay at the top. It's not. If you do razzmatazz, it may stay at the top, but Grenadine is just too fucking heavy.
It's too heavy. Let me tell you, I got some Grenadine over the weekend, and I just been making Shirley Temples for my daughter because she's like into like. My daughter is becoming a little me so quick. And, like, I can't take it. So she wanted, like, a little cocktail looking because we went out to eat. She was like, what's this? was like, it's a Shirley Temple. Go ahead. And she felt like all prissy and shit. So I was like, let me get some at home. So I got a nice little glass, little Sprite or whatever. It's super cute. But yeah, so anyway, that's my drink, Sex with an Alligator. Did we find out how...
Google it. Did we know? We need an update. You looking at
I really want to know how alligators reproduce.
So they have a hidden penis. They have sex underwater, and then she lays the eggs.
They have a hidden penis? And it comes out that little hole under them? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
Where does that
they can only have sex underwater.
Do alligators have butts?
Vagina. Do you know how they're shaped? Weird.
How did they do it?
Yeah, we gotta go watch a video on this shit.
We
gotta go watch
I'm gonna
alligator
go on
sex.
YouTube because they're so like, I know a couple of bitches built like an alligator. That's a whole other story. All right. Any church announcements, last remarks, all that stuff?
I'm debating whether I'm not gonna go back to Charlotte for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's just yo, Charlotte. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to go to like.
If I go there, I'm gonna be there 4 weeks straight.
Why?
Because I went for All Star. I went last week.
Oh yeah,
I went this week.
Okay. Are you gonna be working or just enjoying?
Yeah, I'm not going there to fucking. I don't give a fuck about nobody St. Patrick's Day.
So you going there to work?
I don't mean to say that in a rude way, y'all. If you care
If
about
you're
St.
Irish,
Day, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I need to look up and just make,
history.
because I feel like black people sometimes look silly celebrating like white people's
When
holidays
they don't
if they
celebrate
don't know.
their own shit.
Yeah, that's true. So I need to look up and make sure there's nothing like really racist about St. Patrick's Day.
Fuck yeah.
There is?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look it up because I'll definitely probably be in Chapel Hill or something like that. Like, I'm just saying.
But no, they always talk about it's a huge bar crawl for
St. Patty's. Yeah,
So I
it
think I
usually
might go fuck
is.
with that.
That means I'm probably going to be working this weekend if we have the day party, the bar crawl that we usually do. Anyway, so that's it. As always, make sure you subscribe, comment, share, like our YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spreaker. Are we still on there?
We on speaker. Yeah.
Okay.
We still on all that shit.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I haven't looked at the link in a while. But yeah, go ahead and, shout us out and shit. Get your friends to listen. We need listens. What's
Definitely.
up?
One last thing. I think I want to incorporate guest questions because randomly I be getting just questions texting my phone either about the show or just about bartending shit.
Okay.
Like a question I got the other day was, do you ever drink when you're bartending? When you're working?
Absolutely. I usually can't get through my shift without drinking.
So you drink every time?
Not every time, but like
Most
the nights.
times?
No, I drink. On the contrary, I don't drink when it's slow. I gotta have something cause so Q is very cool, calm, and collected behind the bar. I get hot wired, like I have anxiety, like I start sweating and shit when it's like a lot going on and I need something to calm me down. So I'll usually take a little shot, me and my coworkers. I'm not going to say where, but we take a little shot, we dip off somewhere when we have a minute and, we just do a little just to calm our nerves because sometimes it can get fucking ridiculous and people can be assholes. So yeah, I be needing to calm my nerves. So I got to get a little shot. I usually do gin because gin has a really good effect on me. And I usually don't need a chaser with gin. I could just do that shit straight. And like, I'll be good. Vodka, I end up wanting some more. And I got to mix it with something. Tequila, I'm not going to be able to work. So, gin gives me a nice little calm my nerves kind of thing. A little Bombay, I'll be good. And that's it.
Gotcha.
Do you?
Every now and again, not all the time. So if I do drink, it's when it's super fucking busy. Okay. Just because I think drinking does make me flow a little bit more. Like I might be flowing and shit get like hectic. I hate when somebody bangs on my bar. A chick did that to me Sunday at the day party, and I was like, "Yo, did that shit or get the fuck up." Like, I don't know what I said. I said some wild shit to her. But her boyfriend was right there. Or her guy was right there. He was like, shit, that nigga serious. Like, don't bang on my bar like I'm some type of something. Like, don't do that shit.
Okay.
And anyway.
I got my fucking servant or something.
Yeah, that's just wild. Don't do that shit to me. But If I do drink, it's probably busy as fuck. It's been times where I've gone and done things before I had to go to work. Because, we got to be at work until 10 o'clock. Right? So I'll go to a friend's birthday party that I've been at since, 6 o'clock. And I'll be fucked up already. I think I did that maybe, a year ago last time. And I was fucked up at the party. God. I was breaking bottles. Everything. The peach schnapps bottle is so fucking thin and cheap. That shit always breaks. Always. I broke a Grey Goose. How the fuck do you break a Grey Goose bottle? Because I was just moving too fast, slamming shit, throwing shit. It was wild. But I don't really drink a lot. If I do, I will drink. I'll probably pour a bunch of shots for people and shit like that, and I'll pour a shot for me. And mainly, it's probably going to be some cognac and pineapple. That's my shit. You'll see me periodically through the night. I'll take a little swig of water or put some soda in a cup real quick, drink it. Because I've been talking and yelling at people all night because of the big-ass fucking speakers saying, yo, what the fuck you want?
That's true.
And, so my mouth is dry, too. I'm getting hoarse. I'm yelling at motherfuckers all night. Yo, it's $20. Yo, let's go.
Always, on big events, I always lose my fucking voice, man. I swear to goodness.
Because motherfuckers act like they can't hear. But we're going to talk about that in a minute.
All right.
But, yeah, my shit, if I do drink, it's going to be Henny and pineapple. It'll be a Henny and pineapple. I don't know what's going on.
Henny don't make you shit. Yo, my stomach be doing cartwheels.
People say that shit. Nah.
Some guy called it the Henny shits.
Anyway, to your question, person that asked about the question, do we drink? Yes, bartenders tend to drink behind the bar. It's not good to do it. I don't make a habit out of doing it, but I have done it. I'll put it like that. And, I mean, bartenders are drinking all night because they're tasting the shit that they're making. So, any bartenders that doesn't taste their drinks, I wouldn't trust their fucking drinks because I taste all my shit. Unless it's like a vodka and cranberry. If it's a 2-liquor mix, some juice or something, ain't nothing to fucking taste. But if I'm making you something, I'm going to taste it just to make sure it's good. So.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right, so that was CIAA week. And this one, yeah. I was going to say, this one might not be out on time because we're doing this shit Monday night.
Yeah. But I really wanted to get in here because CIAA was fresh on my mind. I couldn't wait until Sunday. So, yeah. So, nothing else, right?
No.
All right, good. This is Sex on the Rocks. Thank you for listening.
Peace out.
All right.
What's going on, y'all? I got a quick question. Have any of y'all ever thought about starting your own podcast? When me and Tiff were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had mad questions. Like, how do we record an episode? How do we get our show on all the cool apps that people listen to? How do we even make money off our podcast? The answer to all of those questions are really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you up with great sponsors who want to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right now, okay? In fact, that's what I'm doing by reading this ad. But for real, we're bartenders, so we're always on the go. And with Anchor, we can record anywhere. Anchor also allows us to publish our podcast on any platform that we have an RSS feed on. You feel me? Makes life that much easier. So if you've always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/START to join us and the diverse community of podcasts already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast.
Nah.
All right, wait. So, all right. So I'm gonna tell this quick story, then we out. So, all right. I was planning a weekend on fucking my ex-boyfriend, right? He only drinks Hennessy. He wanted me to try Hennessy so fucking bad because he thought it was gonna make me mad freaky and shit. I was like, I don't really fuck with it. I don't like the way it tastes, but whatever. Bring the shits. He did not tell me that it can have effects on your stomach. Now, he got a nice hotel room for us. We met up somewhere in a different city. We had a great, date night. I'm drinking wine while we're out, and I'm drinking beer because I know I'm going to be drinking Henny later. He just wanted to have a Henny sex fantasy is what he told me. Cool, whatever. Fine. I don't know his obsession with Henny. I don't fucking get it, but
They
whatever.
came out with that song.
Is that a song? Henny Fantasy?
You, me, and Hennessy?
Oh, okay.
You know
Damn, that nigga got me for a song? Okay. All right, whatever. Anyway, so this is my ex-boyfriend, whatever. Anyway, so we go have our little date night, go back to the hotel. Now, mind you, I've been drinking wine and beer the whole night. So finally,
That's
you
my
know,
shit.
we start drinking the Hennessy, whatever. He got ginger ale, and he got Hennessy and cranberry. So, like, I guess because I was already drunk, I couldn't really taste it like that. So I'm drinking it, whatever, sipping and shit. We get to start, you know, fucking around. And this ex-boyfriend of mine, he's very blessed. I will say that. So he like, you know, we're getting it in. And all of a sudden, my stomach just, like, turns. And, like, I just feel a little pressure release go out while we're fucking. I don't know. I didn't look. So ever since then, I don't drink Hennessy.
So did you, like, y'all, no, you gotta tell me. So did y'all have sex?
We were having sex. And my stomach started hurting really bad. And before I could get up and go to the bathroom, I had a bit of an accident.
So you shit on yourself?
Well, no, it was like not shit, but it was it was about to get there.
Shit came out your butt.
No, shit didn't come out. It was like a horrible, like a really bad fart.
So it was a wet fart.
It was like a wet fart.
So you shit on yourself?
No, it wasn't. I didn't shit on myself. Shut up. I didn't shit on myself.
Where the wetness from?
I don't know, but it wasn't shit.
You shit.
Well, I went and I was so embarrassed.
Y'all
like
Tiffany
ex-boyfriend
shitted on her. On you. Why y'all was
I did not. But I ended up I had to like run into the shower after that, like, because I just felt disgusting. I didn't shit on myself, but I just felt. But yo, I was on the toilet the whole fucking night. Like, we didn't even get to have finish having sex. Like, the morning came and I was so hungover and my stomach was killing me. He was like, yeah, you got the Henny shits, man. I should have fucking warned you and shit. Like, that's why I got the ginger ale, because you know your stomach is weak. I was like, but you know this about me. He was like, yeah, my bad. He was shitting too. Like, we were taking turns. It was horrible. So I will never drink Hennessy ever again. But that's my story. All right, so...
Sex